Hello and welcome to Insurance News and Views. I'm Chris Allen. This is brought to you by JLS Marketing Concepts, and with us today is Jeff Van Cleve. We're going to be talking about social media. Jeff, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Social media. Why is it important for an insurance agent to have social media?
Well, first let me start out and describe a little bit, Chris, about what social media is. Media is an instrument of communication, like a newsletter, newspaper, radio, or television. But the communication normally is just one way from the provider to the user. Social media is a social or relational instrument of communication, where individuals can communicate back and forth, usually in real time. The social media explosion over the last decade has been fueled by a growth in internet usage. So when we think about social media, we relate it to social media websites. These websites fall into several categories. For example, social bookmarking, social news, social photo sharing, and blogging and social networking. Social networking media sites get the most press and the most use, like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. Might be examples you're familiar with. And the networking sites have the most business relevance for the agent, so that's the area we're going to focus our talk on today. It's vitally important for an insurance agent today because social media is a new paradigm or model for how people often interact today. The agent needs to accept this new paradigm, participate in it, and take advantage of what social media can do to find prospects, strengthen business relationships, and ultimately grow their business.
Okay. I'm familiar with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. I've heard of all those. Google Plus, you said?
Right.
Google Plus. Okay. So I'm an insurance agent and I'm looking to get into social media. What's my first step?
Well, Chris, the first step for any agent is to have a professional website in place. The website will be the virtual or internet home where an agent conveys their value and credibility to prospects and clients. The social networking site focus then becomes one of directing clients and prospects back to the website, building exposure and interest in the agent and the agent's services. It's important to work with a reputable website developer to have a professional look and feel, an easy way to edit and deliver content, and have social media compatibility.
Okay, that sounds good. I know we've talked about some of the website stuff before, and we want to continue, but before we do so, we need to take a commercial break. Please stay tuned with us. We'll be right back with Jeff Van Cleve and social media.
Ben Johnson has been an insurance agent for over 10 years. He is a family man that takes pride in providing for his family. Last year, when Ben's sales were down, the family budget became a problem. Ben decided to enroll in Top Gun Academy. He was able to learn new lead generation techniques that created more leads than he could keep up with. With the Academy sales training, Ben dramatically increased his income. The Top Gun Credibility Development Team created Ben's website and social media presence, making Ben look like a Fortune 500 company. Today, Ben is proud to be a Top Gun Academy member. To receive your free Top Gun Academy information packet, call 1-800-211-0017.
Thanks for staying tuned and welcome back. Again, we're back with social media and Jeff Van Cleve. We've been talking about what an agent needs to do to get into social media, and you talked about having a website. Okay, after we get our website set up that you're talking about, what if I don't know anything about social media websites? What do I do after I already have my business website put in place? What's the next step?
Well, I like to say if you have a teenager at home, just ask them. They'll show you everything that you need to know.
So true.
And then, while there is certainly truth in that, social media services is one of the benefits provided by JLS Marketing Concepts through the JLS Top Gun Academy. Actually, Chris, setting up a Twitter account or a Facebook business or fan page or a LinkedIn page is pretty simple. The sites themselves will walk you right through that process. What most agents are going to need some guidance and help with are how to use these various networking sites to really build their agency business.
Okay. Jeff, can you give us some examples of how an agent may use the social media to do that, to build?
Sure. I mean, there's actually so many examples that I could give you, but I know we're short on time today, so I'll just give you one example. An agent might not be a member of their local chamber of commerce, but they'll probably be able to find that group, for instance, on LinkedIn, which is a great social networking site. They can join the group. That gives them a way to deliver messages to all members of the LinkedIn group. And what's really nice is you get access to all their contact information right there on LinkedIn. For an agent that's, for instance, selling group life, health, or disability insurance, this is a way of networking with prospects without joining the chamber. Ideally, an agent would do both, though, because social media does not replace personal interaction and face-to-face meetings, Chris, but it can strengthen relationships and just make you aware of new prospects and opportunities.
Okay, Jeff, that sounds good. I appreciate that. Before, we've talked about social media, we've talked about websites, and we also talked about your JLS Top Gun Academy. For an agent such as myself, I need to be out in the field and talking to clients and making new sales, building new relationships. And that Top Gun Academy sounds like the social media thing we talked about, where you guys do the whole thing for us. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, that's pretty much true. Well, you're going to have some involvement as an agent. You know, we have coordinators here at JLS Marketing Concepts for enrollees in the Top Gun Academy program that will provide social media management services, including assistance with setting up these various networking sites.
Okay.
Setting them up so they interact well with your website, and that communication is open there, and then teaching the agent the things they need to know and do to use these sites ultimately to attract leads and convert prospects into sales and build their client relationships. That's correct.
Okay. One last thing for you, Jeff. For our viewers out there, this JLS Top Gun Academy, would you tell them how they can get involved?
Absolutely. They can call 1-800-211-0017, which is our toll-free number, or they can visit www.jlsmarketingconceptsltd.com for more information.
Jeff, we appreciate you being on the show. Thanks for all the great information. Join us next time. And as always, until next time, keep a smile on your face and applications in your briefcase.